everyone, I'm Ashley and I'm an aquarist here at the National Aquarium's Animal Care and Rescue Center. Today we're going to be feeding one of our residents, Funzo. Funzo is a fly river turtle, also known as a pig-nosed turtle, as you can tell by his adorable nose. He's native to Australia and he has flippers similar to a sea turtle because unlike other river turtles, he's primarily aquatic, so he spends all of his time in the water. Today's diet consists of lettuce, fruits, and veggies. So we have some romaine lettuce right here, and we have all of his favorite fruits and veggies. He really loves fresh, ripe mango, so he's going to be super excited about that today. And then we're going to finish off with some super worms, so he gets a little protein in his diet as well. Funzo has some training behaviors. We also do a lot of enrichment with him. So this right here is his target. This was the first project we ever did with him. He comes over and gently touches the target with his nose, and then he's rewarded with food. And then we also have this enrichment ball here. You can stuff the fruits and veggies in there. You can also put the lettuce in there and sink it down to the bottom so he can turn it with his nose and get all the food out. So if you have a dog at home and you get a puzzle feeder for them, this is kind of the same concept, helps them slow down so they don't eat as fast, and also they can forage for food on their own instead of just receiving it from the caretaker. We even have this lettuce clip here. So you can put a few pieces of lettuce in there and it moves around with the flow of the water. And then he'll just eat the lettuce from here, helps distract him while we're netting out his tank. Also so he doesn't get stressed out as we're netting out or scrubbing as well. But today we're going to focus on one of his newest training behaviors, and that's stationing on this platform right here. So the long-term goal of this training behavior is that if we ever have to get a visual on him for veterinary purposes, for his annual exams and stuff like that, he can swim up onto this platform and the vets, they can do a visual, they can check his eyes, his mouth, shell flippers, etc. without pulling him from the tank, stressing him out, and it's also easier for the caretakers as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this platform in the water. He'll swim up, I guide him onto the platform with my hand, and then he'll start to receive the food. Good job, bud. And he's very gentle. And unlike most kids, he loves his fruits and veggies. We also do tactiles with him sometimes, and we'll just kind of scratch his shell, touch his flippers, head, stuff like that. Sometimes I give him a little nose boop. And that just gets him used to handling, so when the vets do actually have to do a visual on him, if they have to touch any part of his body, he doesn't freak out and swim away. Good job, buddy. And then sometimes I'll guide him off, which I'll do now. I guide him off a couple times and then bring him back on. And that's just to get him used to the hand target and make sure he still knows to follow. Wait until he's done chewing. You touch my hand? Good job. Oh. There you go. Oh. That was a thinner piece. And then I'll guide him back on. You see that piece of lettuce? He doesn't let anything go to waste. Here, Funzo. Come back up. Good job. Just love that nose. Back up some. Good job. And some kiwi. And all of our turtles eat a lot better, well, all of our animals eat a lot better than I do. They get all the fresh fruits and veggies and seafood. Good job, bud. One more strawberry. Sometimes Funzo can be picky and he'll skip his veggies and eat all the fruit first, but he normally does go right back and will eat his veggies. Come back one. Good job. Scratch your shell. Last piece. And then I'm going to guide him off with this last piece of lettuce. He's like, I know if I stay on here, I get food. Come on, Funzo. Oh. Good job. Now we're going to get him his protein. Some super worms. He does love his protein, but we have to make sure he gets his fruits and veggies first. You missed that one. Want another one? Sometimes I toss a couple in and have him forage for them. He's very highly food motivated, so he tends to find everything very quickly. you're interested in coming to see Funzo, you can always take a tour at our Animal Care and Rescue Center and come see him in person. He loves the attention and would love to have you as a guest here. And a couple more. So close. Get it, Bunzo. Was that good? And a nose boop. Boop. Still have some more down there. You can be very nosy at times. All right, and that looks like it's at the end of our feeding. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon in person at the Animal Care and Rescue Center.